Hey folks, Mark here. Today, we're heading back into the arena of Dice Throne Vanguard, where the Mad King still sits smug on his throne after 1,000 years. This is a fast-paced dice and card-driven battler for 2 to 6 players ages 10 and up that plays in about 20 to 40 minutes per match. Perfect for those nights when you want big cinematic moments without a long setup. This latest box brings 4 new heroes into the arena, each with their own unique style and flair, but today I'll be zeroing in on 2 that landed on my desk, and trust me, they are simply incredible. We have the Druid and the Forgemaster. So, if you've never played Dice Throne, it's fast, it's punchy, and it's all about rolling your hero's custom dice up to 3 times in order to build combos and unleash abilities. You'll upgrade your hero, play cards, and pound away until your opponent's health dial finally crashes to 0. And trust me, getting there is always a story. Now, of course, the real stars of this game are the heroes, and each one feels like its own personality, its own little mini-game. And in this set, these 2 new challengers couldn't be more different. One channels the primal power of the wild, and the other harnesses the steady hand of the forge. The Druid is wild instinct wrapped in fur and fang. In cat form, he's all speed and precision, darting in with claws that sting with fury. Every swipe leaves behind tokens, wound tokens, that just sit there, ticking away during your opponent's turn. It's like you've got little landmines scattered across the battlefield and your opponent is stepping on them whether they like it or not. But then, spin the shapeshift token and the bear comes out. And let me tell you, this is no teddy bear. This is a wall of muscle that shrugs off hit after hit and just keeps coming. With thick hide, the bear soaks punishment and just dares you to swing harder. The beauty here is that you don't have to choose one or the other. You can shift at any time if you have the tokens to spin. So you go in claws first, land your bonus damage, then bam, shift into bear form to take the hit on the chin. It's like playing 2 heroes at once, and your opponent never knows which one they're going to face when the dice stop rolling. And the Wild doesn't let the Druid fight alone. Regenerate quietly patches him up turn after turn, while wound tokens keep wearing the enemy down. Facing the Druid feels like fighting the forest itself. Claws 1 minute, a wall of fur the next, and nature healing him in the background the whole time. So every one of the Druid's abilities ties into that natural rhythm between healing, transformation, and control. His cat form strikes fast, spreading wounds across the board, while bear form builds defense and endurance. Nature's cure and protect the forest keep him standing, while abilities like ferocity and maul let him hit hard when it counts. The Druid rewards players who manage their tokens carefully, staying adaptable, knowing when to attack and when to heal, and when to unleash nature's full fury. Then, standing across the arena, we have the Forgemaster. If the Druid is all instinct, the Forgemaster is discipline. Every move feels like hammer meeting steel. He starts by mining, digging into his deck for precious ore. Sometimes it's just scrap, nothing fancy, but still useful. Other times you hit gold, or even better, ultimanium. That's the legendary stuff, and when you've got it, you can forge armor that changes the whole fight. And this isn't just flavor text. The armor truly matters. Helmets lash out with retaliation, shields absorb incoming damage, and ultimanium versions make you feel like you're wrapped in myth itself. Do you spend ore right now for a quick benefit, or save it to craft something that could swing the entire match? That's the tension every turn. And when that armor hits the table, it sticks. It doesn't vanish after one use. It stays until you replace it. Watching the Forgemaster play feels like watching a smith at his anvil, sparks flying, with the whole battlefield turning into his workshop. He's not just playing the game, he's literally building his destiny one piece at a time. So, as you can imagine, the Forgemaster's kit is all about building momentum. Early turns are about mining for ore and fueling your forge, but once the hammer starts swinging, everything connects. Pickaxe and furnace deliver steady hits. A good haul rewards efficient mining, and armored up keeps him protected under layers of crafted gear. His defense masterwork turns even incoming attacks into opportunities to refine his armor. He's a slow burn hero, methodical at first, unstoppable once the forge is hot. So when you pit these 2 against each other, the contrast is incredible. The Druid is chaos, never the same twice, flowing between cat and bear, while the forest itself keeps him standing. The Forgemaster is control, hammering out armor, building layer after layer until every attack just bounces right off. Face them head to head, and you'll see wild unpredictability clawing at iron will. Put them together on the same side, and you've got a predator tearing into the enemy, while an unbreakable wall shields their back. Either way, the Mad King smiles. Yeah, it might finally start to crack. And just like every Dice Throne hero, these 2 can mix and match with any of the sets of the series. So if you ever wondered what happens when the Druid faces the Gunslinger, well, today's your day. So grab your dice, let the claws fly or the hammer fall, and see if either of these new heroes has what it takes to claim the throne. And for the record, I have to say that Dice Throne is one of my absolute favorite games, and these two make it feel more alive than ever. Alright folks, just a reminder once again, this has been a Dice Tower paid preview, and everything you've seen has been in prototype form, so keep a close eye on the campaign for any changes that still may occur. Now, with that said, obviously this is beautiful looking for a prototype, but they always do an amazing job with these different heroes and making them feel unique and powerful. And it's important to note, I didn't get to play the other two, the Sun Elf or the Duelist. I can't wait to check those out though. But these two were fantastic. I can't really pick my favorite because they do such unique, different things. I love being able to forge, gather the materials, and get that armor. And actually placing it on your character is one of the really cool moments in the game. And how the helmet actually retaliates whenever you get hit. Just a really fun character. But the Druid, all the shape-shifting abilities and healing, that is something unique for sure. I love the shape-shifting abilities, absolutely. And bear form being my favorite, just huge and imposing. It feels that way. It feels epic, just like any Dice Throne character should. But folks, ultimately, if this looks like something of interest to you, I'm sure they'd appreciate your support. So I think that's it from me, and until next time, we'll see you at the table.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching this video. If you like this review or whatever you just watched, wasn't it amazing? Check out our channel, Dice Tower. We have all kinds of things. We review games, we do top 10s, we play games live. It's all about board games, but especially the people who play them. Check out Dice Tower YouTube channel.